I will. So good morning, everyone. This is the December 3rd meeting of the Dredging Task Force, December 3rd, 2020 of the Dredging Task Force. We have Dan Robbins from GEI here, and we also have our town administrator and our assistant town administrator. So
it's a select board meeting.
A what?
Select board meeting.
And
I think you said it was a dredging task force.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. All right, so I've got everything on my computer. So we will start, since it's a select board meeting, we will start with, let me get my thing up here. Announcements, open session and public comments. Please note that public comments must be brief. The board will not deliberate or vote on any matter raised solely during announcements and public comments. Are there any announcements or comments? Okay, thank you. So moving on, we will now move on to the review and approval and to sign the contract awarded to Cashman Dredging for the harbor dredging. Who would like to start?
I could, if you'd like to, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Madam Chair, Select Board members. You're here this morning to approve the contract with Cashman Dredging for the Wellfleet Harbor Dredge for $2,591,800, and to authorize the town administrator to sign the contract. With us this morning also is Dan Robbins from GEI Consulting. GEI is our consultant, engineering consultant for the project, and GEI, as part of their scope of work, handled the procurement process in conjunction with the town. And as part of the procurement process, we received one bidder, Cashman Dredging, for the project, and Dan and GEI also qualified Cashman and is recommended that we award this project to Cashman Dredging. If Dan has anything to add, certainly feel free, Dan, right now, or if you folks have questions of Dan. Will Sullivan's on the line as well. Assistant Harbor Master. Will was very involved with this process as well. So that's where we stand.
Madam Chairman,
Yes.
Chairman, if I may, at the pre-bid meeting, there were 3 contracting companies that showed up, but only one of them chose to submit a bid. So it was a competitive process, and we did get, reaction from 3 companies, but only the one whose the agreement is before you chose to submit a proposal.
Good, thank you. Are there any questions or comments?
The only comment I would have, Madam Chair, is that we have followed up with their submitted references and spoken with them to verify, just quality and responsiveness of the contractor, and everything that we heard was very good.
Thank you.
Madam Chair?
Ms. Wilson, yes.
Yes. So Dan, you are an employee of GEI?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Here's the question to Mike or whoever can answer it, and I reveal my ignorance. I do know that in the Commonwealth, when you have a project that's over a certain amount of money, and this is, and for example, the work on the police station, the renovation and repair of the police station involved this. You were supposed to have someone who is not necessarily a clerk of the works, but someone who works for the municipality, who will kind of make sure things go well on behalf of the municipality. There's a title for this. And does this kind of project, given that it isn't about construction, right? Mike Trovato, maybe you know this best. does this kind of project require such a person? In other words, who is going to be our representative to monitor that this goes forward well?
We have,
Is it?
the GEI will be overseeing project management for this project as part of their contract with us.
But I mean someone who is not working for the project themselves. Isn't there supposed to be an independent person, or is that not applicable to dredging? Does anybody
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, so it's Helen, it's GEI, because the ones that are doing the work is Cashman Dredging, the contract that you're considering this morning.
Thank you.
So GEI is our, for lack of a better term, clerk of the works to make sure that Cashman performs as they're
Yeah.
contracted to.
And forgive me, everybody, I sound very dim when it comes to actual names and titles of individuals or groups. It's something that's been a problem, not recently, but since first grade, when I could never remember anybody's name. Thank you. I remember everything everybody does, but I wasn't distinguishing GEI from Cashman. They're very separate. I'm not that stupid. I'm just stupid in that way. Thank you.
Got it. Thank you. Any other questions or concerns? Or if not, I'll take a motion. Anyone want to make a motion?
I don't have,
I
I don't
can't.
have the document in front of me.
I move,
Go ahead, Ryan.
I move to approve the contract with Cashman Dredging and authorize the town administrator to sign it.
Is there a second?
Helen, second.
All in favor, say aye.
Helen, I.
Janet, aye.
Justina, I.
Ryan, I.
Thank you. Motion passes 4-0. All right, and our town administrator will be signing it. And we authorize her to sign it. So great.
Do we need a motion for that?
No,
Or is it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think we should give a motion for
It
that.
was in the motion.
It was in the motion.
It was in the motion. Yeah.
Clearly, I haven't woken up yet. Sorry.
All right, well, thank you. Anything else?
No, thank you for your time this morning.
Yeah, thank you. This is a really exciting project.
You guys,
Thank you
too.
to everyone that worked so hard on this.
Maria, it sounds funny, but you're kind of lucky to be involved in this because this is just such a huge part of Wellfleet. And I hope you've been out to see the dredging equipment and
Absolutely.
excitement. And
Yeah.
I was saying to Joe, this has been going on for 8 years. And really a year ago, we were talking about doing it by hand.
And Janet, that's not lost on me. And
Yeah.
I'm glad to be here to, see this project and a few other ones get sort of pushed over the hill and get started. It's really exciting stuff.
Yep, I think everybody, all you workers here, Dan, Mike, Chris, Joe, Will, there's Will. Will's got to put his picture up, so I know it's Will. Okay.
Yeah,
thank
I just got a new laptop, so I can do that now.
you. Okay.
I get it today.
So
Janet,
can I have a motion to
I don't-
adjourn?
I so move.
There a second?
Second,
All in favor?
Helen, I.
Janet, aye.
Tina, I.
Ryan, I.
Uh,
Motion passes
Janet,
4-0. Yes.
Janet,